Imagine that you want to become very rich, earn millions of dollars, have dozens of women and a private plane, and you want to achieve it all while you're still young, even before you're 35. Which path would you choose? This is the strange story of Andrew Tate, the most hated guy on the internet today. The guy who managed to put his name among the most wanted, ahead of Donald Trump and Kim Kardashian. You were born on December 14th, 1986 in Chicago, United States. Your name is Emery Andrew Tate. Your father is an ex-military and ex-combatant, and he is now trying to make a living as a professional chess player. Your mother works as a kitchen helper, but your parents' income is not enough to support the family, and this causes constant fights at home. Your father is very good at chess. He wins important championships, but he also likes parties, gambling, and women. Therefore, the money he had left over was only enough to take the basics home. Despite this, you admire him. You admire his intelligence, his willpower, and discipline. As a child, it teaches you valuable lessons. The first is that no one will save you. If there is something that worries you, it is you who will have to solve it. That lesson came when you were bullied at school and your dad told you to fight back, hitting the kid with your Batman lunchbox. And after drawing blood from the boy's face, you remembered that your father took you to buy a new lunchbox to replace the last one. The second lesson came from chess. Your father told you that talent doesn't matter, that you can excel at anything with discipline and smart work. These were some lessons that you keep for a lifetime. At age 5, you start playing chess and become Indiana state champion. You think about following in your father's footsteps, but life plays tricks on you. Due to all those money problems, your parents separated, and your mother moves with you and your two brothers to Luton, England. You are 11 years old, but you already feel like the head of the family. There your mother has trouble putting food on the table, and you live in a horrible apartment. In England, you promise yourself that as soon as you are old enough to get a job, you will work to help around the house. When the time finally comes and you get a job carrying heavy boxes of fish at a market near your home, there you are also harassed at school for your American accent. But now you have learned to defend yourself. You enroll in a fight school, get interested in kickboxing, and become a 4-time world champion. You rent an expensive apartment, buy a BMW, and spend all your money on parties, women, and trips. You realize that you will not be able to become a millionaire by fighting. The most you got in prize money was $70,000. And looking to multiply that money, you follow in the footsteps of your father. You go to a casino during a trip, but you lose everything. And to break even, you borrow from some weird guys. They threaten you with death because you take too long to pay. And that's when you decide to give up your fighting career and promise your brother that you'll lock yourself in your room until you figure out a way to earn enough to pay those guys. Because otherwise, locked in the room, you do a Google search. You list your liabilities and assets, and in one of those searches, you notice an ad in the corner of the page. You call your 6 girlfriends that you met in Europe, declare your love for them, and say that you want to live with each one of them in England. Then you buy a plane ticket for them to come see you. Neither knows the other, but tags them all in a restaurant at the same time. Then open the game and propose a deal. You want to start a webcam business. They show their bodies in exchange for money, and you'll play the role of some kind of a pimp. 4 of them get angry and leave, but 2 stay. You lock yourself in your apartment and work 16 hours a day. Within a few days, you pay those guys. Seeing potential in the business, you create a script to get more fools' money and hire 73 more girls. You start making $600,000 a month from that business, and you start living like a king. Until one day at 5 a.m. The police break into your apartment, seize your equipment, and they say they received a report that you hit a woman. It was a lie, but they still take you to the police station. Along the way, you understand what happened. It was that girl you fired 4 months ago for getting drunk and throwing up on your rug. She was your best girl. She gave you $25,000 a month, but you had to fire her because she disrespected you in front of everyone else. She never accepted the dismissal and took revenge by denouncing you. It takes you 2 years to prove that you are innocent, and this whole process makes you lose admiration for the justice system in England, so you move to Romania and continue the webcam business. In Romania, you make new contacts and become a commentator for the largest MMA organization in the country. And in this job, you meet 3 brothers who sponsor MMA fights. They have over 400 casinos across Europe and win $18 million a day. You use your marketing talents and show them how to steal customers from a Starbucks by offering free coffee served by hot waitresses. You gain their respect and they accept you as a partner. You sell your webcam business and open 14 Brothers brand casino units. Money starts flowing into your account as if it will never run out again. You buy mansions, sports cars, and splurge on trips and parties. But something unexpected happens again.
A dangerous virus is spreading rapidly in China, and U.S. officials are very worried that it could come here. China has more than 200 confirmed cases of coronavirus, it's called, which produces pneumonia-like symptoms. 3 people...
Trade throughout Romania is shut down and your profits are suddenly gone. And you have tens of thousands of dollars in expenses to cover. Desperate, you turn to the Prime Minister of the country, begging him to make the casino's essential businesses to continue operating. But he refuses. Now you need to find some other solution so you don't go bankrupt. And then you turn once again to the internet. Your life experience has guided you on this new path. In the fight, you learn to face your fears. In business, you learn to cheat. And by dealing with people, you learned about human nature. So you decide to outbreak the internet once again, but with a 3-stage strategy. The first stage is to go viral quickly. To go viral, you need 2/3 of the people to love you and 1/3 to hate you. And that's why you can't say nice things. You have to be controversial. You need war. So that's what you give people.
What are you doing today? Oh, I have to go to work today. Oh, that sounds fun. How the fuck are you gonna get rich if you're doing that shit? You ain't got time. When you're a G, you're just accidentally like pimping hoes. You go somewhere, some bitch. She's like, hi. You're like, yeah, hi. Yeah, I'm the man. Oops, you fuck her. Oops, and now she's in love with you and shit.
You wake up when the alarm goes off. You go to your job. Sorry. Hi, boss. Okay, you go to your job. You get paid your wages. And you're like, how did Tate get all that money? That guy has $100 million. And here I am, slaving away And maybe at the end of the month I might get 5,000 or 6,000 and I can pay my 401k.
And everybody knows the age-old adage, time is what?
Money.
Money. That's right, time is money. You're gonna spend time preparing food. Ooh, an onion. Oh, let me get the onion. I'm gonna start cooking. Fridge. Onion. Some lettuce. Now, a knife. Get my knife. Cut my onion. Cut my onion. You're broke!
You start giving interviews everywhere and broadcasting videos on the biggest platforms. You want everything except indifference. In the attention economy, what matters is whether you have fans or haters, because these are the people commentating and sharing, increasing your engagement and delivering your content to more people. And with all that reach, all you need to do is create a digital product to scam people. That's where Hustler University comes in, a school you created to teach naive youngsters how to earn money. You promise that they will have the same lifestyle that you show on your social media, that they will have the cars that you have and the women too. And you add they will have access to all this valuable knowledge for only $49 per month, and of course they attack like hungry dogs. Meanwhile, you keep recording videos saying everything they like to hear. Those poor lonely people who are frustrated with their own lives. But it also adds fuel to the fire and offers a 48 commission to those who bring someone to the platform. As a result, your videos start to get shared more than ever. On TikTok, you reach an incredible 17 billion views. And the more people share, the more students you get.
Back where you fucking started, Wagey. Someone has to fucking flip the burgers, dumbass.
Currently, its platform already has more than 127,000 students pocketing $6 million a month, and you did it all by teaching superficial things that you can find for free on YouTube. But anyway, you are a digital marketing genius. At least, that's what people say when someone makes millions selling courses on the internet, even if that person does unscrupulous things. But every decision has its price, and you already know that. With all the controversial statements you've made, people are hating you on the internet right now. Your name appears in the news and becomes the most searched on Google. They call you misogynist and cheater. And the crowd sharing your videos increases the number of threats you receive. Now there are more than 5,000 every day. You know, with all this outrage, it's only a matter of time before you get banned from social media, and that is exactly what happens. You disappear for a few days and wait for the dust to settle. Then post a video on YouTube with the title, "This is my last message." And you start to say that everyone misunderstood you and you promise to change. You show evidence of donations to institutions that fight against violence against women and pets. You do everything you can to clear your name and improve your reputation. You say that your intention from the beginning was to help helpless young people and inspire change. You deny all the rumors about you, but at the end of the video you announce that it's time to activate stage 2 of your plan for total internet dominance. Your story is still being written, and it's not possible to say what your next steps will be. The only thing you can say now is that you are winning. You already earn more than $5 million a month through your business. You have a net worth valued at over $250 million. You bought a private plane and own one of the 60 most expensive cars in the world. A Bugatti Chiron valued at $4 million. Maybe you are a character, or maybe you're just saying that you're one to ease the absurd things you say. Maybe you won in life and became very rich, or maybe not.
Are you trying to keep up being like as viral as you are forever? Or not forever, but like for...
This is stage 1 of a 3-step plan. So I'm going to be viral for a little bit longer, then step 2 begins. The conquest is continuing.
So this is just the beginning. Because like a lot of people are saying like you're going to fall off soon. This is just your 15 minutes.
No problem.
What's your take on that?
That's fine.